What's going on, guys? Welcome to another movie review. And this time, reviewing the movie Lisa Frankenstein. Yeah, this movie stars Katheryn Newton, Cole Sprouse, Carla Gugino, Chrest, and some other people. And this movie is directed by Zelda Williams. Yes, if you don't know who he is, she's the daughter of the late great Robin Williams. And this is a directorial debut. Yes, and this is another comedic horror movie, comedic rom-com movie, a horror rom-com, comedic horror romance movie, a horror rom-com. They came out yesterday, and this is when I first saw the trailer of this movie, I was actually pretty excited to see this movie. Cause it looked fine. It takes place. This movie is about this movie takes place in the 80s, and I love the 80s. Is my favorite decade of all time. I love the movies, music, everything. Well, most of the music, and this movie is about this girl, by Lisa Swallows, played by Katheryn Newton, and basically she's just this young girl who's just sick of life, and she lost her mother to a killer, and can't lose this town, and her father got remarried to the woman named Jenna, played by Carla Gugino, and they moved to a new town. He basically gets married, and she also has a daughter named Taffy, who's a stepdaughter, and basically she goes to his party one time and meets this creature who raises from the dead, played by Cole Sprouse, and he doesn't have a name. He just called the creature. He does this. He basically worn without any organs. He doesn't say shit in this movie. He just grunts. When I first saw the trailer movie, I was actually pretty excited to see this movie, because this movie looked like it's gonna be a real fun time. And after seeing it, yeah, it was pretty good. I had a lot of fun with this movie. I love Katheryn Newton. Now she's a pretty passable actress, but she does horror movies. Like she was good. She was good and freaky. She was really great and freaky. Like I said, this movie's not better than freaky, but I like freaky better. But even time dudes, she doesn't always do great movies. Like I hated her in last year's Ant-Man the Quantumania. That I was too generous in the movie. That one wasn't good. That one was kind of boring. And I also hated her in Detective Pikachu. I love that show Big Little Lies and all that. She was actually pretty good at this really depressed girl, and basically she talked to, and she has great chemistry with this creature played by Cole Sprouse. He was pretty good. He was really good, not saying anything. Like, he just grunts. But I'm not gonna spoil it. And I love the style of the movie. I love this style. But you can tell this movie look more like a Tim Burton movie. Like this movie like this style of horror movie like what Tim Burton. That's why I was a big fan of Tim Burton back in the day. From Beetlejuice to this movie felt like Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands. That's it. And Sleepy Hollow. Remember the old Tim Burton movie? This movie felt like more like that. You tell Zelda was a big fan of Tim Burton. Cause she got an idea from him, and I love this style of horror movies. I love comedic. I'm a big fan of comedic horror movies, from Beetlejuice and the comedic horror movie is my favorite genre of horror movies, and this movie is no exception. I had a lot of fun with this movie. I can hardly rate this movie. And the other characters, Janet. She's a shitty stepmother. She's basically to Lisa, Like he wanted to put a psych ward because they think she's going crazy, but no, she's just a real sad girl. He just hates life, and she's a typical high school girl, and Captain Newman plays her really good. And she visits the cemetery. She don't go. He likes to be the cemetery to this guy who died years ago, and I love the ending of this movie. I'm not gonna spoil this whole movie. This movie is very dark. This is movie is dark. I can definitely make this movie out because I had a lot of fun time with this movie. This is a great time. This is a great movie to see during the. Oh, the dad. I recognize that he was in Stranger Things. He plays the dad Ted Wheeler. You know the father. You know the dad in Stranger Things. He's in this movie as Lisa's dad, Lisa's father, and all that. This movie, this movie is a great time to watch during the Valentine's season. It's like recommend this movie to your boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. Couples definitely get out of this movie. I don't have a girlfriend yet, but I even enjoyed this movie. This movie is a fun time. This is my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2020 this year. Well, this year, and I was right. This movie is entertaining. I love every second of this movie. Like I said, I don't know how Bob Marley One Love gonna be, but I hope it be better than this movie. But it's a real fun time. I actually enjoyed this movie. Like I can say, like I said, the only complaint I have about this movie is this movie should be rated R. That's my only complaint about this movie. There's a lot of scenes in this movie that should be rated R. Like I said, I don't have a problem with PG-13 comedic horror movies, but this movie should have been rated R. I thought this movie was going to be rated R when I first saw the trailer, but it's rated PG-13. Like I said, this movie looks more like an R-rated movie. But I had a lot really fun time with this movie. And Captain, this is easily one of Captain Newman's best performances. This is Freaky, but not better than Freaky, but it's easily one of the best performances. Like I said, I can recommend this movie out to everybody, especially if you're a couple. This would be a good romantic comedic horror movie. Just I had a lot of fun time. Scale of 1 out of 10, I'm gonna give this movie Lisa Frankenstein a 7 out of 10. Like I said, it's a real fun time. Great for the whole for people. A real fun horror rom-com. And say Zelda Williams, just keep up the good work. I hope we do better movie. Keep. And Zelda Williams did a very good job directing this movie. And I hope she continue making good movies. It's her first movie, but it's one of their best. And that was my review for the movie Lisa Frankenstein. Like I said, if you like the review, give review a thumbs up, subscribe on YouTube channel, and follow me on social media, and comment down below what is your favorite comedic horror movie. Like I said, as always, tune in again. Peace.